and its Megatron, and now its residents shall witness its dismemberment. Rise, my podcast, serve your new master well. All hail Unicron.
All hail Unicron. All hail Unicron. All hail Unicron.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Man, that's my intro. My bad. I guess I can just do with it. This is welcome back to All Hail Unicron. Yay! We do this every 2 weeks. We get together and we talk about Transformers, and we have a wonderful time. And we have two other people with me. Oscar is he's just tired.
Mm-hmm.
He's just tired. I mean,
You can only wrestle Gator so much before.
That is true.
It
He is
kind
in
of wears you
Florida.
down.
Yeah, he's Florida man. So yeah, but we miss you, Oscar. We'll see you next week or the week after that. But I do have with me, I got T2R6. Justin, how are you doing, little fella?
I am well as always. You know,
Awesome.
no complaints and no one cares anyway. So
That's
all
true.
we have to say about it.
Fuck your life.
Exactly.
Anyways, and we got Mr. Robert Detoff. How you doing, little fella?
Good evening. I'm doing good. Kind of. I'm a little upset right now.
Oh yeah. Tell everybody what happened.
Well,
is that what you're doing right now? You're assessing the.
Yeah. I went to Jersey. There was the kids had like midwinter recess, whatever. So they had the whole week off last week. So we just spent the week in Jersey.
Midwinter recess.
I
know.
bullshit.
I never had that. What is that?
Isn't that like
It's just a fucking week
Christmas?
off. Like they don't do any. They had Christmas break, and then they have midwinter recess, and then they have fucking spring break again in April.
But
Oh my
they're
God,
they're
kids
all
these days.
they're
Do they
all
even
year
go to
round,
school
though,
anymore?
But they test them as if the kids have been in school the entire time. But meanwhile, in the class, some of these teachers don't do shit. And then the kid's just like, I don't know. And then you look at the notes.
All year round. It's an all year round school, right?
No, they don't go in the summer.
Oh,
it really
the
is.
summer's off. You still get summer's off too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, like this whole midwinter recess stuff makes sense if you
did all year
or if
round.
you're going year round. But yeah, like I don't understand. How do you even have time? Are they just
Wow.
like there's not going to be enough? You're not going to get any snow days, so we're just going to give you the time allotted for snow days off? Is that?
They've always had this. There's always been midwinter recess and then spring break. I think when I was in high school,
spring break, yeah.
You didn't get the midwinter recess when I was,
No.
back when I was.
Yeah, we got spring break, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't
But
get
anyways, we were gone for a week. I come back, nobody was here. I even took the cats. All right, so I don't understand. The only thing is my cleaning lady. Like I'm thinking, okay. Anyway, I come here, I go into my office, and something seems off because I know before I left, I actually had cleaned a bit. I started going through things. You know that cathartic process of throwing out boxes of shit you don't need the boxes for, like a ton of Legends. I realized I had a pile of Legends boxes, and I just started going through it, bagging accessories, and just throwing shit away, cleaning up. And I look like, why is this so messy? I'm like, what is this shit? And then I realize Zeta Bruticus is all over everything. Like he took like an apocalyptic shelf dive. And it was horrific. And like I didn't even know because I just look on the floor. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's this piston? And then I see tracks. I'm like, wait a minute, tracks. And then I remember the shaky tracks, the loose tracks from the tank from Brawl. And I'm like, oh no. And I look and I'm like, wait, this is just Devastator. Oh fuck. And I look and I'm like, this is Bruticus. Like it's like Ultra Magnus in the movie after he got torn apart. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh, it exploded?
It exploded like Legos.
Did it take anything else out with it, or just the Bruticus?
My Legends that were on the shelf are scattered to the fucking four winds. I don't even know. I'm just slowly tossing up Legends I find, and I just found a little piece of a turbine. I'm like, what fucking seeker is this from? Like this is bad. Like he didn't just kill himself, but this was like a murder suicide.
Yeah, he yeeted it off.
He was taking them with him, but my problem is he's tight, and I pose my figures, especially the big ones. I try to pose them well, but I make sure they're stable.
Right.
I make sure there's no leaning, and that they're really well balanced, and that they can kind of sustain a little shove either way. So I just picked up Swindle, right? He's just in pieces, and I got him mostly put together, and as a leg, and he's tight like brand new. Even the pieces that were loose, that were like undone, they're tight like he just came out of the box. And that tells you something, because you know what? The plastic on Fans Hobby, like I got their Power Master Prime, or is it the Make Toys? I think it's Fans Hobby.
Fans Hobby.
Yeah, it's Fans Hobby. That plastic doesn't hold up over time. It slowly degrades. Like I had the Scourge, and I just tried transforming it, and shit snapped off. The plastic kind of degrades over time, even though it's really heavy. Like you think this is sturdy plastic, but
it's not. It's 100% not. Like you can tell, like the type of plastic is kind of like cheap feeling plastic, and that there's a lot of it there, so it kind of feels more sturdy than I think it actually is.
I think we're going to have a lot of problems with MP scales Transformers down the line, like 10 years from the line. I think the plastic every company has cheapened out of their plastic throughout.
I'll tell you, Matt, this Zeta plastic, like this thing took a shelf dive, but this plastic is like Chernobyl. Like this shit is lasting.
Oh, my Superion when it took a nose dive, and it was still good. I mean, it was, I put it back together and it's fine.
So anyway, yeah, I mean, that's good to know. I'm gonna assess this damage after this, but I know I got to basically clear everything out and sweep the floor and then go through the dust pile and find bits. But I'm gonna do it. Maybe it's just little teeny pieces that fell off here and there. But anyway, he's super tight. Everything on this is very tight. So why did he shelf dive? And then I'm thinking, did my cleaning lady bring her son here? She's got like a 9-year-old kid, 8-year-old kid. And I'm like, would he have come in here and like tried to pull it off the shelf? But she would have said something.
Time to get cameras.
Because it would have crashed. Like she would have heard this thing crash and explode. I can't imagine she wouldn't have told me. This is a mystery, but this is very traumatic because I love Zeta's combiners. And I would rather the whole thing be utterly destroyed than maybe 99% of it be fine, and me knowing that like 1% of it's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like
I used to worry about that too, but now if something is not right, I'm more like I just forgot about it anyways, until I start messing around with it or something like that. But I got so many Transformers, I know there's something wrong with some of them. I just forgot about it.
Yeah, no, you're right. So that was traumatic.
It does suck. I mean, now I want to quit the show and go check out my Transformers, see if anybody's leaning. Because I got stuff on on the top floor. I got levels and stuff, and I got stuff on the very top. And if they take a nosedive, they're done.
Okay, but check this out. This is Swindle's foot. This is front and back, like up and down. Does this go up and down or just side to side? This thing is hard. This is not easy to move. I mean, here's his fucking hip. This thing is stiff. I can't even move it.
Giggity. I hope they do the Legends. I hope they do a Legends Bruticus like they did Superion.
This makes no sense to me. This is a real mystery that's really bugging me why this happened. I'm like really annoyed right now. But anyway, yeah, that's what I came home to. So
well,
I'm a little. But also, I've been like super constipated for like 3 days, and then I've just been eating too many sandwiches. Like, because I just didn't feel like doing this. I just make a sandwich and just been too much bread.
A lot of cheese?
Yes, Swiss and stuff. But, and you just feel like, I'm gummed up. And then I had freaking Chinese food for dinner tonight. And that always makes me go to the bathroom. And I just destroyed the bathroom right before her mother went to go take a shower. I was very proud of myself.
Your bathroom didn't deserve that, but probably your mother-in-law did, but it's all right.
Yep, she did. She still does.
She's probably tasting it.
I should have shat in the fucking shower.
She's probably tasting it.
Good.
Well, anyways, moving on. awesome story. I'm sorry that it happened because that really, I mean, that just, yeah. I've had a complete shelf take a nosedive and all my stuff just fell, and I was like,
Ugh,
oh. Um.
sucks.
So let's see. Did anybody get anything? Justin, I think you said no.
Yeah,
Did
I
you get
don't think
anything?
so. I've been trying to think if I did, but I don't think I got anything this week. Should have
All right.
something soon, I believe. I think everything that I've gotten recently I've already kind of gone over, so.
Well, that was easy.
Not
Robert,
this time.
I know you got something.
Yes,
What did you get, man?
I got the Zeta, little mini Superion. I finally got the last 3 bots, and I gotta say, Matt, your assessment and your reviews were spot on. You know, the
Oh,
arm
really?
bot.
Wow.
Yeah, so the
That's
arm
surprising.
bots,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
trash. They're just really weird how disappointingly trash they are.
I know
And
it's like they just gave up, during those two and this, I don't know, but Silverbolt, dude,
yeah,
I like that one. That's
that's
a good one.
like you said, that thing really could just be a standalone
Oh,
figure. It's so good.
yeah.
Like Zeta can use that just concept of how they approached him as a
Oh,
template
yeah,
for just releasing Legends figures.
yeah.
Like we need to keep it to this standard.
Oh,
And
yeah,
but even the leg bots are great. Like
yeah. Mhm.
they could really out of Magic Square, New Age, Iron Factory, the oldies, whatever. But in Zeta, there's something in the Zeta approach to Legends. I don't know if it's just the fine proportions, or the use of diecast, the use of detail, the application of it. I love their Legends. I love them, and I don't know. It just really harkens back to my childhood for some reason. It is how I saw the toys when I was little. Like when I
Yeah.
see them on the screen, then I have the toy in my hand, and your brain has that rose-colored glasses, and in your brain you're playing with the figure that was on the TV, but it's like a realistic little thing. These figures really do that, at least for me. I more so than like Magic Square, their sculpts, they're so good. I'm like, oh, this is like it jumped off the screen. And it's great, but and New Age, you know how they compete. New Age, the quality stands out and the paint stands out, and but something about the Zeta brings me back to my childhood. But
Dude,
that's Superion.
I get more excited when I see Legends news than I do MP news now, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm always what they're doing with Legends. I mean, with Magic Square, New Age, King Toys with Predator King coming, Zeta now. I mean, it's exciting. I mean, it lights a fire under your ass that you need to get this stuff because it's fun, easy fun transformations most of the time. Except for I know Devastator for Magic Square's not that good, but they're fun. They're high quality. I mean, they look good. I mean, it's just I get excited.
Well, I think part of that is like they're so kind of in general. Obviously, there are exceptions, but in general, they're stress free. Where like any MP figure in general, it's more stress, and once in a while it's stress free, and that stands out. But Legends generally like, oh, this is fun. Like I remarked to you guys when we were messaging, like with the aerial bots, I was like, this is what I love about Legends. I've got 5 figures here. I've just transformed them all, and now I'm combining them, and it's been no time, and it's just been fun.
Yeah. How long does it take for those big Zeta ones? I mean, you're going to be putting in at least an hour, at least.
I'm mourning him, but the look. I think that, like Zeta has to be given a little leeway because this is their first foray into Legends. Something's really like perplexed me, like with Superion, right? Why does that chest shield or the abdomen shield, whatever you call it, come off so easily? What the hell were they thinking? Like, why have that weak ass connection? Why not have a round peg? Anything that can get more friction. There's no reason for it, and they had to have known it was loose. Like Justin,
oh yeah,
did you have it, Justin?
No, not yet.
His chest plate it gets in there, and you think it's secure, and then when you look at it funny, it falls off, and there's no reason for it. Absolutely, I guess some polish or whatever will do the trick. It really would do the trick. Like Silverbolt's amazing, really amazing, but his backpack, and it carries through to Superion, the backpack, like the halves, is it the halves of the fuselage? You know, they split and they kind of supposed to peg back on itself to just collapse it. It doesn't really peg in well. It's kind of just like two tabs and two slots, and they kind of just kiss into each other, and they don't really secure in too tight. And maybe I don't want them to secure in too tight, because then that's putting a lot of stress on little plastic. But for a company that is dedicating a ton of diecast into their Legends figures, they really could learn from Fans Toys. And if you're going to commit diecast, do it on your armatures. You know, like, so if you'll add weight and super stability, and then you can have these small moving parts be a little, you know, more secure without worrying about breakage, because that's what Fans Toys started doing. You know, like that's where they started loading their diecast, was in the armatures and shit. So you can have these floppy pieces while you're transforming. You don't have to worry about these thin things breaking. But yeah, it's just a couple weird things like that. You know, the chest piece, the back. But I still love it. You know,
you don't even need Silverbolt in the back. I mean, at least a big gap and hole. But if you're just staring at it, you don't even need him back there.
But I like the backpack. I really like his backpack. Like, if those things pegged in, it would be perfect. Because, like, again, these little details. He's got these 2 jet turbines on his back and these collapsed wings, and it looks cool on Superion because it's like a jetpack. You know, it's like Superion's got a jetpack, and you can see the turbines and everything. And it's very literal. It's like, all right, yeah, this looks like these little miniature things as opposed to just funny line work. You know, I think Justin, you're gonna dig these figures just for their alt modes and stuff, and for the details and the realism they went for.
Yeah,
you know,
I have 2
it's not just busy.
I have the 2 leg bots so far.
You're gonna hate the arm bots though.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Fireflights.
Are they compromised because they need the joint for the arm, or like?
No, they're poorly made.
They're poorly made, which makes no sense. Their hands are on, like, okay, the hands connect by pegs to flaps, so with holes in them, right? Or the hands have the holes in them, Matt. I forget. But so you gotta, like,
the holes,
and they fall off so easy.
Yeah,
and
they're floppy.
Justin, don't bother putting the guns in the hands because they're super tight. And once you put a gun in the hand,
you
want to take that gun off.
You
want to take that gun off, you're ripping the hand off. You know, but getting it back on, you got to get a spudger behind the flap to give some resistance to push the hand on. You think it's super secure, breathe on it, hand falls off. But it's not, doesn't go on so easy. It makes no sense.
It doesn't lock in. That's the one thing. It doesn't lock in, so it's just flopping. It's just flopping around in the air. So it's just
like they did, for some reason, you could tell they probably had to give it another pass on sculpt and build, and they didn't want to. Like, it's not as thought through as the leg bots or Silverbolt. Like, you could tell these guys kind of missed around of the design, whatever the process is.
Yeah.
Articulation's a little less, the build's a little less, the sculpt on the bots are a little less. Like, the paint, what's his face? Fucking, now I'm saying Jester because it's Fans Toys. What's his face? The bald head and the side flaps on his head. What the hell is his face?
Slingshot.
Slingshot, thank you. The paint on my Slingshot is garbage. It looks like somebody just slapped a brush on his head. They missed the spot on the forehead and just called it a day. And then Fireflight's face, he's like, "Dang,
I got a shit sandwich."
Nephew.
Yeah, I don't know. They gave everybody just straight, historic poses and stuff or something like that, historic. But then they give this guy I ate a shit sandwich and I'm just happy to be alive.
He's like,
where the fuck did that come from, man? I was like, why did they give him that? Did he smile? Was he smiling in the G1 cartoon all the time?
No, I don't think so.
I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking Franks and beans. Like, yes.
That sucks.
But you're putting them in Superior. It kind of.
Oh, you're getting them for Superior. I mean,
they blend into the background in the light of the other 3 bots and Superion. I'm also not we're going to criticize it. Like I don't like how the jetpacks in arm mode don't really collapse all the way in, unless I'm missing something. You know how it's kind of gappy there on the 2 of them. You notice that, Matt? Okay. So
I'd have to go look. I have to look at mine again. It's been a minute since I looked at them.
It's a little gappy, but unless you're looking at it, you don't notice it. But overall, it's great. I'm so impressed, and I want them to do more.
Yeah, I want Bruticus next. I need a G1 Bruticus. I mean, we got Iron Factory, but it's kind of stylized. But I would like to have a G1 Bruticus.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you there. The Iron Factory is very niche. You can't stand them up with anything else. It just don't look right.
I mean, they're good. I mean, Iron Factory is a great company, but it's just they're their own thing, you know. So
exactly.
Oh, that sea spray's coming out too. That looks so good. I'm so excited for that sea spray from Iron Factory. Oh, that harpoon gun.
Which one is that?
I forgot its third party name, but the Iron Factory sea spray. They just showed the box art or the box. He's coming out soon.
Really?
Yeah, he looks so good. I'm excited. You get anything else, man? I know you got some other stuff, man. What else you get?
I got 14 cherry trees.
Okay.
Planted them in front of my house this weekend.
That's awesome.
Thank you. My wife is very like resistant to like change. Like if you get something new or get rid of something old, it's always a problem. She wouldn't even admit it, which is hilarious.
Trees are awesome though, man. You get shade, you get some cherries, and you know it's cool.
Well, they're just cherry blossom trees. I don't think.
Cherry blossoms. Oh, okay.
But I wanted. They're gonna be beautiful, and
hey,
you know.
Can y'all do pecan? Can y'all do pecan trees up there?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I love a pecan tree.
See. I don't want any fruit of any kind and she doesn't listen because she's like,
pecans are nuts. Pecans are nuts.
She's like, that's another thing I can't have because I don't want to attract any deer on the property. Like there's a lot of deer where I live, and I just want to minimize the deer passing through the property. You know, nuts. They eat that stuff. They love acorns and nuts and fruit, anything
Deers
like
are
that.
Nice, man.
Huh?
Get you a 10-buck, a 10-point.
No, they're walking fucking tick trains. They're just tick caravans.
Yeah,
they are. They go through the bushes and then just ticks jump off them, jump on them. It's just really bad. Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
You want to go on the show?
No, I'm already on it. Thank you, though, Robert.
Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Let me see what's up.
All right.
Well, I can tell everybody what I got.
What'd you get, Matt?
And today I got the MP55 Nightbird Shadow. What we was talking about that. I guess they lost the name. Got her in. I got the McFeens Toys Legend Scale Starscream. Just because he's Starscream. McFeens Toys, this is a knockoff of the DX9.
I don't care what Robert says. Wait, they knocked off DX9?
Wait, what did you get? Say that again?
Oh, damn, it came back.
What did you get?
I got the McFeens Toys Legend Scale Starscream. And
why? Why?
Just because it's Starscream. Yeah. But I'm not getting other ones.
Is it upsized?
A little bit. Yeah. It's upscale.
Why would they knock off DX9?
I don't know.
What a weird decision. You'd think they would have done Make Toys.
The head sits back, the head sits back, real far, and it's not a good one.
Are you sure they knocked off the DX9 and not the Magic Square? Because wasn't the Magic Square largely a knockoff of the DX9?
Yeah.
I think this is DX9, I think. I don't know. I mean, it could be.
Pull out your Magic Square and take a look.
I better put up. I don't know where the hell they're at. I know them are trash. I'm not getting them out again.
Weren't they bad?
Oh yeah, they're the worst Magic. They're the worst Legend scale Transformer I ever had, or I bought.
I would say that there's one other Magic Square Legends figure up there with them, Magic Square, and that's Cyclonus. He's pretty
but he's built a lot better than what the Seekers were.
Yeah, he looks the part in bot mode.
Yeah, the bot mode looks pretty good. The alt mode is kind of lazy.
Yeah, the alt mode is very lazy on that, but I mean, he's at least serviceable.
Yeah, I mean, he's not. I mean, it's New Age just have there. It's gonna cremate it. It's gonna kill it, but it's not built bad like the Seekers. The Seekers were just floppy trashes. I mean, it was just terrible. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with those things. But
I think they just gave up in the New Age war. That's what happened. They just
sent me them, didn't you, Robert?
Yes.
Okay, because you're like, you can review these and then do what you want with them, and then I think I went to review them, like, nope, and I think I just sent them to Oscar.
I think he's a knockoff of the DX9 because he's got the arm. It's got the arm that goes underneath it, and you can see the hand. And then you got the other arm that goes in. Well, anyways, it was $20 on Agabus, and I was like, I haven't got it, and it's a Starscream, so I got it. So, but I won't get the other two. What else I get? God dang. I got, hold on a second. Let me look and see what. Robert, what else did you get anything? We're going through stuff because.
No, that's all I got. It's been slow. It's really
Yeah.
slow. I think
Um,
that's all I got.
I got the TFcon 2021 MMC Ocular Max, the clear versions of Rumble and Frenzy.
That's cool.
No, I broke mine.
What? How? I didn't see the review
Uh,
yet.
the tab, the arm tab, the little tabs on the arms that tab into the bottom of the feet in tape mode. I broke off one on one of them. I broke on one on the right arm, and then the other one I broke the left one. So I mean,
Wow.
it still can be serviceable. It won't tab in. It's just you still can transform and everything. So
Just knowing it's broken.
well, it's clear. It's clear plastic. It was, but a lot of other people are
It is
having issues
destined
too.
to
So it's
break.
just not me. It's just not me. So I mean, I don't know. I think the MMC kind of missed it on that one. I got New Age Death Knight, which is the sleep mode Optimus Prime for New Age. I got them. I think that's about it. I ain't got a whole lot of stuff. It's like I said, it's been kind of slow with everything. Stuff is starting to ship now. But I think that's all I got.
You know what I can't wait to come. You know what I can't wait to come out is that that Mega Tank, that like third party company, that new third party company that did the Megatron tank.
Oh, you're talking about yeah. Hold on a second. Moon? No, not Moon. That's not. It's I know who you're talking about.
I was gonna say Moon Studios too, but I know it's not Moon Studios.
No, I don't think it's Moon Studio. No, it's
I think isn't the company name the same as the figure?
Something like
Moon,
that.
Monocrate.
Yeah, something like that. Like
Monocrate. Yeah. That's the stylized tank thing. Yeah. That looks good.
That thing was
pretty
supposed to come
good.
out already.
Yeah. I think. So I'm just looking at Chosen Prime. They got July. Oh, I'm sorry, July 2021. Oh, that should have already been out. Shit. Anyway, yeah, it should be coming out soon. I think I've seen some other pictures of it. I don't know what else is coming out that I'm excited for. The most excited, Legends. They got a lot of stuff coming out with their Hound and stuff. New Age has Hound and all those coming out. Iron Factory has some
I
stuff.
didn't see Hound. Did I see Hound? I don't know if I've seen Hound.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. They showed it at a show overseas. We got Hound. They showed them with Mirage, which have you got?
Okay,
Mirage yet?
I think I did see it then. Now that you mention it.
Mirage is really good. If you don't have New Age Mirage, you need definitely get. That's a good, fun little.
He's in my loot pile, ready to ship sometime. So.
You'll like that.
I look forward to the Zeta mini Predacons. Like we saw those prototypes a while ago. At a show.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. Dude, that dive bomb is beautiful.
Yep.
That's a nice. Yeah.
Those are the stylized ones, though, aren't they?
Yeah, everybody's out on them, the MP, because they're just so stylized, which they are. I mean, the Razor Claw looks like a Zoid, basically.
Another thing that I'm looking forward to coming out is I was originally not gonna get it, but the more I thought about it, I recently caved and pre-ordered that Slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
That stylized Susperion from who is that? That one's coming out too. That should have been out already too, but that was
Isn't it crazy how like there's all these new third-party names, the companies coming out out of the woodwork? It's like what? Like
there are other companies for that, earlier companies.
But I was thinking, I'm like, there's nothing that will display well with the Kang Toys Predaking. And then I saw a photo of that, and I was like, that will.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're so each detailed and stylized. I don't need them to look the same.
Dreamstar Toys, that looks good.
Even though they're completely different, they are so different. They are similar in some way in just the attention to detail and the hyper stylization and the hyper detail. I'm like, these two fuckers might look really good on a shelf together.
The only thing I'm worried about is the transformation looked really hard. I mean, I was like, I was watching they did a stop motion for it. And I was like, ooh, that does not look fun at all. I'm definitely not doing that on camera.
Yeah, mine is not going on camera either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looked like I was like, man, that don't look fun at all. I'm not gonna like that transformation.
No one's breaking mine. I'll tell you that much. It is staying here. It is not being shipped.
Yeah, it was but it looks good. Yeah, the combined mode looks just Oh, it's just pretty. I mean, it just looks
Mm-hmm.
so good. I don't.
So you're getting that, right?
Oh hell yeah, that thing
And
looks so good.
do you have the MP Kang toy stuff?
Yes, I have
So
the
you're gonna-
3. I have the 3 that
Good.
came out so far.
I want those figures to come out too. And that fucking Razor Claw is supposed to be gigantic.
I wanted the gold versions, the Lucky Draw ones. They look good too.
Man.
I was like,
Man.
fuck, I'll never get those, but I was like, man, they look good too. You know what else looks good?
Oh, damn it, Matt.
BotBots.
Wait, hold on. While we're talking about this, the Lucky Draw versions, is it sounds stupid, just but by the very nature, how do you get the gold versions? Is it just by chance?
You have to win. You have to enter a contest over there.
That sucks.
I mean, you could check eBay. I mean, like, those, I've got those 2 purple New Age Legends, Megatron and Cosmos. I just got lucky and found them on eBay. So
Because I like the way you go with your clear. I love getting the gold legends. Like if there's gold legends, I get them.
too.
I don't know why.
I love the gold legend, man. Beachcomber and Mirage should be coming out soon, and
Okay,
probably
so
Optimus
it's like
Prime, too.
That would be a nice display with a giant golden combiner with all the golden legends.
Oh yeah. If somebody makes I would like if New Age or Magic Square would make an Omega Supreme, and then do a
Oh
gold.
wow,
You could have a Golden Lagoon little setup. That'd be sweet.
that would be. All right. So anyway,
BotBots trailer. They put out a little trailer. This is coming out in March. Actually, yeah, or next month, March 25th. Justin probably put it the best way is that kids are gonna like this because it is really kids oriented.
It's very much like the style of like kids television right now. So
Oh yeah.
I think it fits that theme. I don't know. It looks like it's fun. I
gonna
enjoy
watch it.
BotBots as a product personally. So I'm
that's
kind of
weird.
excited that they're doing a little fiction for him. Like it's okay.
We was talking about that. They don't have, they had, it's been a minute though. It's been about a year or two since we've seen it, but they should put out some new BotBots for
They
this.
should. BotBots are fun.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like that,
I like
the little blind
Oh,
bag
no.
nature to them, like the
Yeah.
simple like 3-step transformation of some little thing. Like they remind me of like those McDonald's food changeables, which were like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
so good
But,
for
you
just
got
such
donuts.
cheap toys.
You can get food. You can get hammer stuff and everything.
Mhm.
I mean, you can use them as props too. As if you take pictures, you can use them as props or something. And but
I'll
I'm
be honest
surprised
with
they
you.
haven't put
I
out
do
BotBots.
most of my botting on eBay if I want them. I'm like, I want that one and I want that one. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't do the
I don't-
blind bag game for them, but yeah. I mean, like if I don't have any from a wave, I'd be like, yeah, I get a couple blind bags, but
I'm gonna watch it. I think they're like 20-minute episodes. I think they have 10. I think they said 10 maybe. I might be wrong. 10 to 20 episodes or something. I hope it does all right. I mean, it's on Netflix. I think I think it's on Netflix.
I'm not sure.
Um,
Watch BotBots be like one of the best Transformer fictions to
That's
hit
what I was
media.
thinking.
Like,
Yeah.
2 years from now, people are gonna be like, "Man, I wish they did season 3 of BotBots. It was really amazing." And then they pulled it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yes, Netflix comes out March 25th. Yeah, each episode will be about 22 minutes, and it's 10 episodes. So, yeah, I hope it does good. It's more exposure. Of Transformers. It may not be something that you like, but the little kids. This is what it's for. It's for kids.
It's also going to be interesting because it looks like this is going to be like even rescue bots, like Optimus Prime checks in once in a while. Like I wonder if Optimus is going to have absolutely like nothing to do with this. I mean, I didn't watch the whole trailer, so someone's probably like, "You idiot!"
Probably
He's
not.
right at the end of the trailer, but yeah, I didn't watch it because I just saw it for the news. I was like, "Oh, cool," and didn't.
I'm gonna watch it. It's something it's Transformer wise. It has something to do with Transformers. So I'm gonna support it.
Check it out.
If
Why
it's
not?
crappy, so be it. But I think it's gonna be. It's
I think
gonna be.
fun. I think it's gonna be
I think
fun,
Michael
stupid
Bay-
cartoon. Like
this
that
is
you
like
don't have to
Michael
think
Bay
about
BotBots.
too much.
I mean, one of the things is a turd. I think they got poo on it. So it's gonna be weird. But anyways, so that's all we got for movie show news. Let's move on to third party news. And it looks like Dr. Wu is gonna make some acid rain. So yeah, they're doing okay. Yeah,
I
they're
believe
doing
they've done
recolors.
the Seekers already, right? Like these are the like sub legends.
They're not
legends.
out yet, but they are making them. Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp has been is coming out, but they have not been released yet. So it looks like they're doing Acid Rain, Purple Lightning, which I forgot his name. Is that Nova?
I don't remember what
I
the
forgot
names
the
of
purple.
those particular ones are.
And we got Solar Wind, which is Sunstorm. I forgot the purple and white one. I forgot his name, but it's easy
The
repaint.
background characters.
Yeah. Dr. Wu's really. I have Dr. Wu stuff, and it's really good. These are perfect for Titans. Really, Titan class stuff, any of that stuff like that, or Unicron. These are definitely good stuff. They got a lot of stuff coming out. They got Seaspray. They got some other stuff coming out. But their Megatron was good. I'm sorry, not Megatron. Their Prime was good. Soundwave was good. Galvatron was good. So.
What bothers me? But they're not cheap. That's the thing. These Seekers are like $30 each, aren't they?
Are they $30? Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, let me take a look. That's the thing. I was like, oh, I want to get them. And then on the principle alone, hold on. Let's look at Chosen Prime. I could have sworn they were. I was like, what?
They might be $30. I think. I don't know. I thought they were around 20. I thought they were around 15 to $20 though.
Let me look. Hold on. I'm looking right now. Let's see. Dr. Wu. Are you singing Never Gonna Get It?
Yeah, every time I say Dr. Wu, I have to go to woo 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 woo.
Hold on, Dr. Wu. Look, the Rumble, I think. Is that Rumble? The little truck?
Yeah, they're $35.
$35?
$35, yeah. I thought they were cheaper than that. My bad.
Dude, is this RC? She's $55.
That's a bigger. I think she's a Chuck scale.
Okay, hold on.
Amy.
I don't know what these are.
The Taper, $25. Prime was $33.
Soundwave and Galvatron were $33. I don't understand why a 2-pack is $33.
Yeah, they should do it. They should have done the Seekers like a Starscream. All three of those as one, and then should charge about $35.
Like, look, Prime is $33, but Starscream's $34.
Everything's going up, man.
The Seekers are $34. It's $10 for a roller.
Yeah, that was. I don't understand that shit. They just. Yeah.
They are kind of shooting themselves in the foot. I feel like I want them really bad, but I'm like, wait a minute, this is what Iron Factory used to cost.
Yeah.
We're just getting old. I'm just getting old.
Yeah, we're all getting.
I mean, I hear you on that. Like when you look at the New Age stuff, like I love New Age stuff, but like even they're starting to get to the point you're like, really? Like,
oh, dude, fucking Optimus Prime is $134, man.
Yeah, it's like like I was looking at the Toxitron and it's like $140. I'm like, come on, like that is not worth $140.
That's what. How much was
Which one's Toxitron?
That's the recolor of Optimus Prime, which has the world's shittiest MP or Legends trailer. Like that trailer is a joke, and then like the Prime is fine, but like I was like, come on, and then I'm like, I don't know. I know the cost has gone up, but I still go right back to that, like that prop Sky Pillar. I'm pretty sure I can still get him for like $40 on eBay, and like like the trailer's so much better. The Prime is pretty fucking good still. Like his head sculpt is not as good as New Age, but like 140. Like,
dude,
you're telling me that this is like a Fans Toys level MP piece? Like, no, like it's too much.
How much I just paid for Nightbird? She was $100, I think.
Yeah.
MP Prowl in Toys R Us was like $60.
How much was Sideswipe? Remember when all them the other early Carbots, they were around $60-$70, wasn't it?
Yeah, the original Toys R Us MP10 was $119 or $129, but it was around $120 for MP10 in that gorgeous clear, packaging, And now what? New Age? What? It's how much? Like,
but they're repainted Prime.
Dude, New Age, I meant the engineering, the paint.
So New Age is the top of the Legends game without a doubt, but I don't think that they're worth $140. Like I don't.
Oh hell no! I would love to see them go back to like 60. I mean, Prime should have been 90. I'll give them $90.
I could reasonably do 80 or 90, and I think that the trailer should have gotten more love. Like the trailer was so phoned in and cheap feeling.
Which one?
But
which one was that? Wait, which one?
The Prime.
The new one trailer.
New Age, yeah.
Did you
I
mess
mean,
with it, Robert?
Now Magic Square is going up in price too with them. The version 2 Prime is 120 again, so.
Have you
But-
messed with that one, Robert?
Yes, but I didn't mess with the trailer.
Okay, take the trailer out and like compare it. Like, do you have the prop Sky Pillar toy? It's like a Legends Prime from like a couple years ago. Like, I've never messed with the DX9 one, so I have no clue, how good or bad that one is. But I have the Magic Square 1.0 Prime trailer, which is leagues better than this New Age one. Like, the New Age one is so fucking stupid, and like the way the ramp pulls out, and I'm like, have you never seen a Prime trailer anywhere? Like
Right.
It just
can't
flips
put a
out
vehicle
basically.
in
It
the
flips
back
over.
of
So
Prime's trailer because you have to pull that vehicle out to like flip the ramp out and stuff. I'm like, this is so bad, like so badly done.
Yeah, so they're not charging you for like quality and engineering and that stuff.
And then like yeah, and so okay, so let's look at New Age again. I'm on Chosen Prime. So okay.
hold on, I'll be right back.
So Toxitron 140. Let's see. The Prime without the trailer, the David H27D David, which is dead version of him that comes with no trailer, $100. Like, you're telling me that little figure is worth 100 and the trailer is worth 40? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, take that. Like, I challenge you, Robert. Take that trailer out and tell me that it's better than anybody else's trailer, because like it is.
Right.
It was so disappointing. Yeah, I want to figure out how to make an adapter if it'll work for somebody else's. Maybe even fucking Magic Square's trailer. Like, I don't know. It's so bad, so bad.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, you definitely should. So.
Man, I'm getting overwhelmed with the Legends Primes, really, because now Magic Square's coming out with another one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, guys. This is just absurd. You just released one, and then a metallic version, and this version, and that version. Now you're coming out with a new one.
Mm-hmm.
It's
well, Magic Square is doing it because, and if I was Magic Square, I wouldn't. You're doing it because you want to compete with New Age. Like, fuck it. The people have already probably spent money on your Prime. If they're trading out your Prime for New Age's Prime, who cares at this point? You already got your money off the first time you sold it, right? Like,
right, exactly.
Just move on. Don't compete, because now all you're doing is painting yourself into a potential loss here. Like, you're like, well, I already ended up getting the New Age one. I'm not gonna buy another one. Like, so
right, exactly.
Move on and do something else and cut off New Age at the pass with something unexpected that's amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 100%. Magic Square should have started working on another combiner. That would have been pretty sweet.
Combiner would be good. Who else? Who else would be good? How about a set of Dinobots?
Yep.
Fucking set of Dinobots, because the only
I'm
one
surprised.
we have is DX9
I'm really
and they're
surprised.
too small.
Yep.
Iron Factory. Well, yeah, you got some upscale ones too, but you got Iron Factory ones, but they're kind of doing the IDW kind of thing.
And don't
whatever.
get me wrong, the upscale Dinobots, which are just the McFans Toys knockoff Dinobots, they're great, but they're fucking knockoffs. Like, make something amazing. Like, you have the time and the talent to make something that's like how Fans Toys was to the Dinobot world for MP scale, in Legend scale.
Yeah.
Because
they need to quit going
DX9
back
doesn't
and
cut
forth.
it for the modern Legends, Even though they're great Dinobots, they don't cut it. They're too small. So do it.
Yeah,
like, why are you wasting time with Prime? Make fucking Grimlock and cut off New Age at the pass.
Yep.
Because I bet they beat them. I'm still waiting for New Age to put their Minosaur out, their Stunticons out. So they beat them to that, and then they went back together. They went back and forth with the Constructicons, and it's like make something. I mean, I know the competition is good. That's a real good thing. But I mean, like you said, put out some Dinobots, man, before New Age does. Because.
I would never. One thing I think a third party companies, a big mistake they make is they see like the wars, right? New
Toy
Age
World. Look at Toy World and Zeta.
Like New Age is releasing Devastator, so Magic Square needs to hurry up and release theirs. Don't do that. You should just do an end around on them. Go on the opposite end of the spectrum. They're releasing a Devastator. You release a Superion. So
Yeah,
the
or
collector
Defensor.
getting the Devastator has
Defensor.
to get the Superion because New
Yeah.
Age isn't doing one, and you want to have Devastator and Superion on your shelf. And then if New Age does, like if Magic Square does a Stunicons, then you whatever. Like you basically just mix and match, and then you come full circle because by the time you are now at your Devastator, maybe theirs is 2 years old and you've had time to develop it more. People might buy it anyway just because, oh, this is new, and they're addicts and they need something to buy. I think that's a
I
big
tend to
mistake.
agree.
I wish Magic Square would do a Defensor. I think they do a really good Defensor. And we got Dr. Woo. God, I gotta quit doing that. Black Seaspray. All right, we're getting a Black Seaspray. So they're doing recolors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, these are perfect for Titan class stuff. I mean, if you have Unicron or something, these are definitely worth it. Like I said, Robert said they are getting, I mean, stuff is rising. These are small. These are like world's smallest Transformer kind of things going on. So
that's the problem I have. It's like, how do you justify this price?
They should be $15 to $20, to be honest. Maybe even 10.
I will say that when I look at the Seaspray, I think he looks fantastic, except for his big waterhead baby head. So
yeah,
his head looks just a little too big for such a small ball.
He's chibi.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that Iron Factory Seaspray looks so good. I love the harpoon gun he comes with. But yeah, I'll get these. I like the Dr. Wu stuff. They are getting up in their price, but they are. Moving on, we got Fans Hobby TFcon exclusive. His name is Arson, but he is a homage to Pyro, and this is the first exclusive that is going to be for TFcon Los Angeles, which is in about 2 weeks, I think. Golly, I wish I could go. I was trying to go, but with BotCon and TFcon in Chicago, I just couldn't, make it out there. So, but this is off of the Fans Hobby Junior Headmaster Cap. Was that his name? Mm-hmm. Cap. So yeah, me and Justin were talking about it earlier. I think it looks good. I mean, for a good use of the mold again. I think it is a little shorter in alt mode than what the Pyro one was, but I think it's a good mold. I mean, I like it. It's one of my. I think it's my favorite. It is my favorite one out of the Junior Headmasters. So I think it was Cap. I think his name was Cap. But anyways,
the official name is Cab, and the toy name was Cap. So
yeah. So yeah, what do y'all think of the exclusive so far from Fans Hobby?
I think that it's creative. I love the deco. My only problem is that with Pyro being like like Pyro as a character is a knockoff Optimus Prime. Like I really want him to be bigger than the Headmaster Junior, but I also don't know what else you would do with this mold that would be super interesting. So like I give them credit for that, like finding something kind of unexpected for the mold. So
yeah, there's only 600 made, and like I said, they'll be $80, which not bad. And you can get them at the Chosen Prime or some other places. But yeah, I think it looks. I like the head sculpt. Looks pretty good. I like the mixture of colors. It looks like straight 90s. It looks like early 90s. Spit out something, but I think it looks pretty good. I think I may try to get one. I don't know, but Robert, you interested in this guy?
I respect people who like the Junior Headmasters. I have no connection to them, but I'll tell you what. You can get this or 2 little Dr. Wu figures. So go for this.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is good. People like this stuff. So my hat's off to them. I think this is a fun kind of exclusive thing.
Yes.
Definitely.
I think if you're still in the classics, thing. I was talking to Brian Brink, who may or may not listen to us, probably doesn't, but I was talking to him the other day. And he mentioned like it probably works for a like a classics version of Pyro or like a chug scale version. I'm like, I could see that, like I think that would probably look pretty good.
And it's a good mold. It's a fun mold too. I mean, I like it. It's a good mold. So
yeah,
pretty cool.
I mean, it's this you could see as maybe it does stay limited. like whenever they release a new figure at a TFcon calling an exclusive, you know it's not really exclusive. You know, it's just early release kind of exclusive. This might just be this, which is cool. And this will be like your souvenir, and it's a cool figure. You know?
Hopefully we'll have some more. I'm hoping New Age, which was weird. You know, usually we get MMC and who else is usually gives us exclusive at TFcon? MMC definitely does. Was it Generation Toy that used to give us exclusives? Anyway, it's weird that we're getting, you know, like last year we had the New Age gave us an exclusive, which was the little Megatron, and now Fans Hobby is giving us an exclusive for TFcon. So that's pretty cool. We got some new stuff. Then we got moving on to Moon Studios Raiden bots, and these look freaking excellent. Yeah, these are the art bots. So we got Green Zone, which is G1 Suiken, something like that. I guess what we say it. And Cool Peak, which is Ciazon.
Green Zone is what happens is when you like have a crush on like a girl who's like an environmental activist, and she just makes you come to protests with her. You got Green Zone.
You got Green Zone. No, it's a leprechaun. You love leprechauns, so these look good. I mean, like I had the leg bots, and I know everybody else. I know Robert has the leg bots. I think Justin, do you have both the leg bots?
Yes.
And they're fun, and these look so good. I'm excited. Like I told Justin earlier, I've never been excited for a Raiden, but man, I'm excited for a Raiden. These look really good. Like I said, I would, if I could afford it, I would get 3. I would get them for the bots. I would get them for the alt mode and for combined, because so far I'm really liking them.
They're so big too, like compared to like what you're really expecting from them. Like you get them, you're like, whoa, these are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. Yeah. Like, they're gonna be very.
And the paint too, man. The paint's good.
Do you hear Matthew Deluxe Baller just said, "If I could afford it"?
Man, I ain't paying $2,000 for these, man. Come on, man.
Why is it $2,000? Is it? No, they're not.
If I got 3 sets.
Yeah, if you got 3 sets.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm getting a set. I'm getting them for a combine mode, but they're so good. Like I don't buy extra, combiners, but these are really that good. I would buy one for alt modes, and I would buy one for bot mode, and I would buy one for combine mode. Mm-hmm. So far, I'm at these two. Now, these two that come out, they may change my mind. They may be the worst thing ever. But just looking at the picture, wow, they look pretty good. That paint, the green one especially, that looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like these a lot.
Yeah. So that's a good. I don't know
to get these all in hand and get them combined and.
And there's Zeta, right? Boot Studio, I don't know for sure, but I think they've been linked to Zeta.
We've heard all kinds of rumors. We've heard they are Zeta. We've heard that it's Zeta sold the rights to their design to someone. So I don't know if we conclusively know who it actually is or not. So I'm calling it Zeta because they feel like Zeta plastic.
Yep.
And they are designed like Zeta toys. So.
These have diecast, and the early Zeta combiners did not. Superion and Bruticus did not have any diecast at all.
Yeah, but that's a potential evolution of a company, right?
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I don't know if that necessarily rules out that there's.
Are you wrestling a hamster?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this fucker put back together.
That's like you had a hamster in a headlock or some shit.
No hamster in a headlock, although I wish I did right now. One-eyed hamster. I'd strangle that fucker.
Hey. But, yeah, they're good. I'm excited for this. So, all right. That is third-party news. We are moving into official. Nightbird, which is Nightbird Shadow. Like I said, they lost their name. Got in-hand images.
Yeah, so, I didn't know that Matt got his today, so this is kind of old news, I guess.
No, this is recently.
Because I didn't really look at Nightbird too much.
My God, Robert. Jesus Christ, dude.
All right.
Are you wrestling the fucking Bruticus?
I gotta take him out. I'm trying to get
rock bottom?
I'm trying to get Onslaught back into the chest, and it's just all crinkles and rickets.
Rickets. But yeah, I got her in hand. I should have the review out tonight.
So give us the exclusive,
hopefully.
Matt. Like, you know, I know you have the review coming up, and I will watch it when I catch up. But what do you think? Like, better, worse? Like, you like it?
Well, like I said, I told you, I like
You
the
told me,
chest
but you didn't
looks.
tell the listeners.
That is true. The
Listener.
chest looks a
Listener, I'm
lot
sorry.
better on Nightbird than it does RC because, like I said, it you know with RC you got the white neck and then you got the pink chest. Well, with Nightbird it's all gray, so it kind of all blends in together. Plus, with her head sculpt, she's got that long kind of thing. I don't know what it's called.
A cowl? I would call it a cowl.
I think a
Is it
cowl
a
is a fair
cowl?
word, yeah.
Okay. Well, with that, it kind of
Thickens her neck, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it goes long. You know, it goes almost all the way down to her chest. There's a little gap between there, but it also blends in too. So the chest, you know, with the grandma titties, does not. I don't want to say it bothered me with RC, but it doesn't. It's not as noticeable.
Yeah, it's more hidden. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's good. I mean, it transforms just like RC. You know, it's a straight, you know, repaint and a straight, you know, just a new head sculpt.
Yeah.
I love the alt mode for her. I think it's nice and sleek. You know, something that, you know, she didn't have one in G1, but I like the nice sleek car mode for her. I think it's pretty cool. I might like RC's too. The accessories are awesome. She's got some really cool. She comes with a lot. But, you know, I don't know why she needs pistols. I love the sword. She has blast effects. That's awesome. Like I said, I think every Transformer should come with a blast effect.
Does RC
the
come
paint-
with one pistol or two? Like, are you just getting the pistols because RC came with two of them, or?
She comes now. Nightbird comes with her rifle, her bigger pistol. It's just painted different, it's black. And she also comes with a handgun too. I don't know if RC does. I'd have to go look. I just got her out. I didn't get her accessories out.
Okay. Look at picture 7.
Picture 7. Oh,
there are some little dick nerds who are gonna do the wrong thing with this toy.
Wait, 7? Which one's 7? You mean the back pose? Or
No, the one MP55 Nightbird 7. Oh, yeah, it just says it's after. It starts over again, so it just starts at MP55 Nightbird 1.
Oh, yeah, she's got the.
She's like, give it to me, little nerd.
I already went over. I've shot half of the review, so I did the accessories already, and I did the. So I'm not gonna do anything, but yeah, you can. It does come with a different head sculpt. You can put the little ninja mask over it. I think. It's just got different eyes. I haven't messed with that. Maybe you can't. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can. You can put the mask, the COVID mask over her.
I just wish. Look, I'm not knocking this because it does look great, but I just wish they would release just a true Nightbird. You know what I mean? Where it didn't transform and they just went. I guess maybe
Action Master.
Yeah, but just
it
MP
feels like
level.
this is the type of thing that should be in the Transformers Red Line. Like, why is there no Nightbird in Transformers?
Well, I mean, scale. I mean, it's not going to be as big for an MP.
It's not going to be MP scale, but like you could, would not your current, whatever I guess the current quote unquote classics are, would they not benefit from a Nightbird?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it definitely should have been a Nightbird. But I mean, what else could MP could have done with RC? I mean, I guess they could have done like a. Oh man, shit! What they could have done with this for another RC to get another out of the mold?
Yeah, no, that's true.
So it's fun. I mean, so far I like her. Like I said, I just transformed her. I'm gonna do the rest of the bot mode review. It's it's fine. Like I said, it's a weird choice. But like I said, what else can you get out of the RC mold? Are you gonna do the Ronald McDonald thing that the prototype? Thing.
How much did Nightbird cost you?
I got it on Amazon Japan, so I think 100, 120, maybe 110, something like that. I forgot how much it was. But the weapons.
Definitely considering picking one of these up later at some point in time, just because I've never messed
with
that
RC. If you got it on sale for like $60 or something, Tia Source or somebody has these. They do the Black Friday kind of sale thing, and she's like $60. Oh yeah, definitely go for it.
You see, if you think about the numbers, right? Like we were talking earlier before we were recording, like, oh, is Fans Toys producing more G1 MP than Takara? But it's just like they just released Nightbird. Cliff Jumper's coming. They just released the 3 Seekers, so they are releasing stuff. It's just repaints and stuff.
They haven't announced anything.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
They haven't announced anything though.
They've been keeping that pretty close to the vest, though. I mean, haven't they? They've everybody seems
I don't know.
to
I don't know if that Cliff Jumper is even if it's even MP, because like I said, they put out a lot of pictures and stuff of it, but now nothing. I haven't seen anything recently.
And yeah, that Prime versus Prime guy, is that the guy who always gets things like the lunchtime specials?
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't he have it already?
I don't even talk about that guy. No, I guess he would. I don't know.
Why don't you just change the name to Lunchtime Special?
Good. I'll mention that too. But yeah, like I said, if you can get her, for $60 later on down the line, I would definitely, try to get that for her. Then we got big old announcement. We got a big old crossover announcement last week on the G.I. Joe Pulse kind of thing. So we got Megatron is going to be a his tank.
Waffle legs.
Dude, there's waffle. Look at that gun.
Do not offend my waffles.
That whole barrel is waffled.
I shoot waffles. I store my ammunition in my legs and in my gun.
So the alt mode, I like. That's where mine's going to be.
Good.
I'm going to keep it alt mode. The bot mode, it has the 80s. Has the 80s woman's working shoulder pads. Basically, his tank is all on him.
80s woman working shoulder pads.
When I saw this thing, I was like, yes, this is awesome. And then I saw the bot mode. I'm like, this is not so awesome. I'm like, but I still think I'm in, because some of these crossovers are not necessarily the most awesome thing I've seen. But like, I want to support crossovers, and I'm like, it comes with a Baroness. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be big,
He should come with Melanie Griffith and a can of hairspray.
Like if this was like a deluxe or a Voyager size,
I think it's Voyager.
He should come with a free
I don't know.
He should come with a complimentary DVD for 9 to 5, the movie.
Oh, I like working 9 to 5.
What?
Working 9 to 5.
You know what this looks like? I mean, he kind of just, like, the way he comes off reminds me of that. I think you're the only guy who ever bought that Megatron, that third-party Megatron that guy made. Justin, which one is that? You know what I'm talking about?
That got sent to me. I didn't buy that.
Yes, you did. You spent that whole $5 on that thing.
No, I did not. I forget where I got that from. So
this thing, I don't know, man. The arm articulation is going to be crap because you got all that stuff on there. I don't know if it even has a rocker. It kind of doesn't look like. I mean, this is early stage. I mean, I didn't know this thing's not coming out till next year. So, they still got a lot of time to, twerk it, fix some stuff and everything. For me, to be honest, the crossover stuff, the way that I like the crossover stuff is displayed in their box in alt mode, because you got the DeLorean, which looks good in the box. You got that old 80s, Transformer thing going on. The Ghostbusters definitely looks so much better in the box as alt mode. The Jurassic Park looks so good. I didn't want to even take that out of the box. Looks so good right there. And then this one doesn't. You can't display it because it's not going to have the plastic thing like that. But the alt mode is where I'm going to keep mine, because the bot mode just does not look that good.
So for me, I've got all my crossover. I still have not opened the Jurassic Park one, but I have them out of the box. Like I have actually the Back to the Future ones on my desk at work. So I flip it back and forth once in a while to DeLorean to bot.
That's probably the best one.
I mean, the best looking.
The bot mode is
not
good.
Bad.
The bot mode is good. I like
the Ectotron. I think he's okay too. The bot mode's not necessarily the best bot mode, but the car looks fucking awesome. Yeah, and then there's this, and I'm like, his tank looks great, but I wish he would have lost Baroness and made it maybe smaller. I don't know.
I think I'm going to leave it in there, but the back of it is eyesore. You got the Megatron chest out there. I know you can paint that black. I know somebody, anybody can paint that black, and But the his one looks good. I mean, I like the his tank. It looks really good.
Megatron has the his tank hanging off his back, so Baroness can sit in it and man
A lot
him
of people,
like a cannon, I guess.
well, a lot of people think that it shouldn't have been Baroness. It should have been like Destro or Cobra Commander, instead of Baroness.
So I can get that, but at the same hand, like I just wish he wasn't in there. Honestly, like I wish it was just like Transformers cross GI Joe vehicle, and we called it a day.
I like
and because that Baroness is the reason that it's $90. Like it could have been like 60 or 70. Like if we didn't throw in the figure too, and like I don't know. So.
I like the box art. The box art looks good too.
Every photo is like it's got something in it. Just making me
Every
chuckle.
single photo hides the back too. Like you never see a side profile to actually see how bad
Well,
the back
it
is.
is early though. Like I said,
They're not,
not coming in.
They're not gonna fix it. Come on.
You don't know. They still got a year.
The only
This
thing
is
they're gonna fix is if it
2022
breaks
or 2023
right away in the box. They don't even give a shit if it breaks
what's
when you
funny-
get it home.
Okay, there's the one shot where he's kind of like splayed leg with a bent knee, and you can see like the tank treads are supposed to be heel spurs, but they don't really hit any friction until they bump up against
it's
the
early prototype. Come on.
But hold on, it looks like it doesn't. They don't really have any like resistance until they're pushed up into on the back of the leg flaps, and that looks like it's too high for them to actually operate as heel spurs. So I don't know how this dude's actually gonna stand with all that tank on the back, especially with Baroness.
Sadly, Matt, I think you're wrong when you say it's early prototype. Like usually, you don't
It is
get
early
even
prototype.
these test shot colors of what the final print's gonna look like
Justin,
until
it's an early
you're
prototype,
done
Justin.
through that process.
You know how you know it's done, Matt? Because it's all waffled out. Like they figured where they could save their plastic.
I know
They
the
made their
people that worked
mold.
on this. I know the people that worked on this. I know it's early prototype.
All I'm saying is once you see those waffles, you know they've made their molds. Like they've figured that all out. So
we're
the
gonna
waffles
save
are
the
done. The waffles are ready, man. Get your syrup.
Anyways,
That
Get
should
your
take 30
syrup.
seconds
I got
in
one.
the waffle
I
maker
bought
to
one.
make, man.
I got
Get your
one on
syrup.
pre-order, man.
Put
I got one
some
on
syrup
pre-order.
on the heel spur joint so it gives him a little stiffness that he can stand up with that giant tank.
Yeah,
I'm always excited.
Honestly, I hope it does well. I really do because I think GI Joe needs the help, but as a GI Joe fan, I am not interested in this. Like it's just
man, they're classified. I'm always excited for classified. GI Joe's got some good classified stuff, man.
Yeah, but I would love to see this succeed because if Hasbro saw that people would buy this stuff and that there's an interest, maybe they'll like really start investing in it. And who knows? Maybe there could be like an MP level GI Joe Transformers crossover stuff going on.
Yeah.
I want to see it succeed because I think it could be really cool.
I think classified kind of is your MP GI Joes. The problem for me with classified is like they take up an awful lot of real estate for what I have room for. It's like it's not really the scale I want. And like to me, like vehicles are so important to GI Joe too. They're almost as important as the characters, right? And it's like outside of like one or two classified vehicles, and like I don't know, did they make any? But like I think there's a HISS tank, or I heard one's coming, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
isn't that HasLab? Isn't the fighter jet classified?
Yes. No, it's not. Is it?
No,
I don't think so.
Didn't they do
it's
that
3
bubble?
3/4.
Didn't they do the evil bubble thing? That's not classified either.
I don't know.
What do you call that? The bubble thing? The floating
trouble
cobra
bubble.
thing.
No,
Trouble
they didn't
bubble.
do that.
Damn.
The trouble
So
no.
okay, how many Transformers were in the classified? Not classified in the GI Joe like crossover. How many actual Transformers were in it?
It was a comic book. I mean, there were a lot of them.
Yeah, there was a good
So-
amount of them.
You could just hit maybe 4, 2 Autobots, 2 Decepticons. That would be so cool to have like your classified Joe and like a big fucking to scale Megatron. Like I don't know. If you're only gonna have like 1 or 2 pieces, I think that would be a cool way to go. They could do it through HasLab, through Hasbro Pulse.
I still am sticking with the best thing that Hasbro could do for GI Joe is to downsize them, and make them like mask figure size, but like retain most of the articulation. Like you don't need to make them super crazy, but make them like mask vehicle size, and then remake the vehicles in like that mask scale. So like you've got a smaller tank, and you got a smaller vamp and all that stuff. Like you can drastically cut down the scale of those vehicles and produce vehicles and characters. And I think
How much do they call? How much is a classified Joe?
$20.
Like 20.
And how much is a 3 3/4?
I don't know.
10.
15 probably.
10.
So Dr. Wu can satisfy that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Give you little teeny Joes and only charge you $40 each.
Exactly.
That would be cool.
When I heard Acid Rain, like the Acid Rain, not the 3 3/4 figures, like they have smaller, hyper articulated figures. I'm like, why the fuck does Hasbro not like give them the license to actually make G.I. Joe vehicles and characters?
Who are they
Give them the
consulting
license at this
with?
point.
Like, okay, who does Hasbro consult with to decide what to produce or what lines? I mean, are they just basing it on sales, which is kind of stupid because their sales are only based on what they've offered, and the people spending the money are like been begging for things to be offered that have never been offered. It's like this, like a snake biting its own tail. I don't. Who consults with them?
Yeah.
Prince.
I definitely don't understand it. So I keep wanting, like, I've watched reviews of Acid Rain, the Acid Rain stuff, and I'm like, I really want to like get one of them, but I'm afraid that when I get the I picked one up, and it turned out that I wasn't paying enough attention on the auction and got a 3 3/4 one, which was nice. It's like, I'm like, oh cool, it's like a nice G.I. Joe. But I was like, I'm kind of glad that I made the mistake and wasn't paying enough attention, because like I think if I got the smaller scale one, like I might be all in on a line that I have no business being all in on, because they are ultimately very expensive, to get them all. And I'm like, but if they did G.I. Joe, I would be in, in a heartbeat. So Acid Rain needs to go ahead and release very G.I. Joe inspired characters. But like, that's not Snake Eyes.
Acid Rain.
Acid Rain.
All right. Well, I'm still getting them, but I'm also getting these little things. We got Micromaster Micromachines are coming back, and they've been found in stores, and they're like little blind bags.
This has gone full scale, right? Like Micro Machines came out by Galoob, and I think Galoob was their own company at the time. They were not owned by Hasbro and stuff. And at some point Micromasters came out and started being these little Micro Machines, scale play sets that had like transforming elements and stuff, and it's like, bam, official Micro Machine Transformers.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
So they found in California their target. They got little blind bags, so you can see you can't see who you're getting, and they also got a little Micro Machines Bumblebee play set that transforms from the Camaro to a little play set. That it comes with a little barricade with him as well.
Do you see how much it costs?
$35.
And now you know which figures would fit perfectly on this thing?
Dr.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And they cost $35 each.
Yeah. So
this is cool.
I used to love Micro Machines, man.
I love Micro Machines too. I think I still have like a select couple of them hanging around somewhere.
That's awesome.
This thing looks fun.
Do you remember when Micro Machines was at like the end of its life? I mean, I say end of its life, but it's come back like 4 times. But like the end of its like 80s, 90s era life, which like they had Micro Machines that were like Micro Machines inside Micro Machines, like they were like little Marishka dolls. Like you had like the bigger truck that was like a Hot Wheel size, and then you open it up and it had like a standard Micro Machine, and then you open that up and it had like a Micro Machine.
I don't remember that, but that's awesome.
I gotta find that. Hold on,
dude. You know what I ordered? I got on eBay, and I ordered some Rock Lords from GoBots.
Nice.
Yeah, I got
the first
3
convention.
of them.
I think I brought so much money to the convention because I was like, okay, this is my budget of things that I'm gonna buy and all that stuff. No problem,
Yeah.
And then I was like, I spent like almost the entire budget. I'm like, I have like 75 cents left or something like that. I'm like, I will find someone selling a Rock Lord for 75 cents.
Dude, I used to love Rock Lords. And
did you negotiate? Was the guy like $5 a Rock Lord, and you're like, I can give you 75
I think it was like
cents.
in like one of those like dollar, like
dollar
anything, and here's
bins.
a buck, and I'm like, here's a Rock Lord, great. Can I talk you down to 75 cents? This is my last of my
Dude,
convention budget,
I'm
and they're like, "Sure, that's
excited.
fine."
I'm excited to. I haven't had. I used to have a couple when I was a kid, and one of my other friends, he's collected. He ordered a lot of them too off of eBay, and he told me to get on there. And I got on there, and they're. I got three of them, and they were from about $25 to $40. But they're complete, so that's pretty cool. They have the weapons and everything. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. It's been a minute since I've held one, and it's gonna be fun. So
You
I
could
think
you could just cup your balls
yeah, I could cut my balls. Yeah, it would be free too. So
and be like, Rock Lord.
but you know what? But the thing is, Rock Lords is gonna. I may go. I went on and looked at some GoBots too. I was like, oh fuck. So because I used to have a lot of GoBots because my mom would they were cheaper than the Transformers, so she would say, well, they're Transformers, and so they're she got me. So I had a lot of GoBots.
Oh,
So
is that where you got it from? You're like, Mom, these are GoBots, and she was like, does it transform?
Yeah.
That's where you got it from. Does it transform? It's a transformer.
It's a Transformer. So I had a lot of GoBots. So I went back and I was looking through it. I was like, oh my God, I cannot get any of these. Stop it. But I may buy some GoBots too.
GoBots are charming because the heft, the alt modes, and the transformations are just so damn easy.
Oh yeah, they fold over each other. That's it.
They were fun.
Yeah. So I may pick up a couple. One of my favorite ones was and I was talking with some people, and Vamp. It was that little green little Martian kind of thing, and he turned into like a car. He flipped over himself. He just folded over. It's like a green car. I had that guy. I had him in Warpath all the time. I mean, I remember for about almost 3 or 4 months, I had him in Warpath in my pockets all the time. And I might pick up a Vamp or something just to, nostalgia, everything. So.
You know what I think would sell and cause a lot of excitement? This is totally off the topic. The other 3 Insecticons, if Fans Toys did them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the deluxe ones? The 4. There were 4 of them.
Is it 4?
Yeah, there's 4.
Yeah, the deluxe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They definitely. Fans Projects did. Remember the Ninja?
They didn't give them. Yeah, they didn't do the 4th one. They should have.
They didn't do the 4-pack. I thought it
was only a 3-pack. They left one of them out. You got.
Oh yeah, if somebody did a fucking. If they did, definitely. I think Hasbro. They got. They just showed. With the Legacy line, they got kickback. Generation Selects should definitely put out the deluxe Insecticons.
Should I get that crucifix that armors up Jesus?
Well, yeah. Why not?
Tempted.
You should. How much is it?
What's the price of your soul worth, Matt?
That is true. Not much.
It's the price of salvation, man.
Not much. That's true. I mean, does it come with holy water?
It should.
Does it come with a little wafer and some wine?
He should have little squirt guns that shoot holy water.
Yeah, it should. It definitely should.
You could fight vampires. Like you could put him in alt mode to fight vampires, or bot mode and shoot holy water with his guns at vampires.
It should be Blade. Blade should have him in the new movie.
I found it. The Triple Insider. Here it is. Okay, hold on. This is what I'm talking about. Check out our chat. This is the Micro Machine that I was just talking about. It's called the Micro Machines Insiders, and this was the Triple Insider because you got a car that was like a Hot Wheel size car.
Oh my gosh!
Opened it up, and there was a little Micro Machines, and then you open that up, and then there was a Micro Machine in there.
Wow. Well, that's neato petito.
Bubba.
It just gobbles it up.
Those are freaking awesome. I love that Triple Insider. Went on many adventures. I think I still have it somewhere. I gotta go look. And I wonder if I still have the Micro Machine. Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of those. If I see them, I'm gonna definitely grab a couple of those. That'd be cool. All right. Well, we got one more thing. This is the last thing we'll talk about today. In statue-ish news, we got the Unruly Studios statues, and these are
shout out to Dustmightz.
Shout out to Dustmightz. This is his Bumblebee. So basically,
we have Jisk Prime and we have Dustmightz Bumblebee.
Yeah. No, wait, does he have a goatee? No, that's just a mask. Okay, so these are statues. They're kind of limited. You got Prime as a spray paint artist, and then you got Bumblebee as a DJ, kind of a thing. They're limited. Let's see. They're not very big. I think they're about 9 inches tall. The price, the Prime is $125, and Bumblebee is $115. And they're going to ship out between July and September. I think they're limited. I could have swore I talked about this on my last Transformer thing, but I think they're kind of limited. But anyways, they're little statues, and pretty cool. If you like this kind of thing. Kind of got the Yo MTV raps kind of thing.
Well, hold on. Who does graffiti with a paint roller?
Optimus Prime, I guess.
That's absurd.
He's got a mask on too, man. He's got graffiti on his chest.
What does he need to
you got to canvas the wall first, right, to make it all one color.
Oh yeah, you gotta make it all one color. So
yeah. So silly.
Oh, he's got a little spray paint holder on the legs. That's pretty neat, though. And I love the paint on the arms and just dripping down.
His gun having the paint motif to the gun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does.
He's got a bunch of cans of spray paint all bolted all over him.
I like the Prime. The B, yeah, but I like the Optimus Prime one. It looks pretty good. Like he's got on his forearm. It says Optimus Prime in spray paint.
He's 9 inches kneeling.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He comes with an apple?
No, I think that's just a scale.
What a scam. I should get a free apple.
Well, he's just, I guess you can, is he always kneeling?
Yeah, it's a statue, man. All the shots are him kneeling.
Okay. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the Prime, actually, to be honest. It's not that bad. The Bumblebee I could do without, but the Prime, I like it. But, like I said, if you like this kind of thing, definitely hit up Unruly Industries, I guess, whoever they are. I don't know.
Bumblebee is
Dust
one
doesn't
tubby
get Bumblebee
fella.
and Jisk doesn't get Optimus, then my world's shattered. I don't know what to do.
You mean it's held? I don't know why Bumblebee got to have the flap on the back of his head. Why? It's a statue.
It's weird that they made that
G1.
decision. It's like he's actually a transforming version of the G1 toy. Like it doesn't make sense. And other things that don't make sense is like I don't know, is it the trunk of the car? I'm not sure if that's the trunk that's hanging off his back there, but like it's also not really present on the toy because it would be where the head is. That's that flap. So it's like it's really strange. They could have just lost the head flap, right?
Man, you ain't gonna get it.
There's no spare tire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get it. We all worried about it.
I'm getting this.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
can
it's,
appreciate the bizarreness of this. So.
You can. Like I said, I like the Prime. It looks pretty good. I mean, if I would pick up one, it'd definitely be Prime. So, but I'm not gonna pay $125 for it.
Yeah, but I can see he spilled paint on himself. Who tagged up his chest?
Himself?
Whoever, Bumblebee probably.
Probably
what
Cody. Probably Cody.
What?
There's gonna be tattoo artist Megatron.
It's probably Chip, man.
What does the K on Bumblebee's hat stand for?
Cody.
Cunt. With a K. Why is he wearing a hard hat? Or is it supposed to be like the Run DMC hat?
Mm-hmm.
What does the K stand for?
These remind me of Yo MTV raps.
What's the K stand for? Now I don't know.
You know what? This just goes to show that that there's people out there who are watching the Transformers fandom and they're making Transformers based on them. When are you gonna give us Interrupticus? Come on.
I almost feel like these guys thought they were spying on Hasbro, and Hasbro knew they had a spy, so they fed misinformation to the spy.
I think these are licensed though.
Well, that explains it.
So, anyway, well, all right. Well, that's all we have this week for news. Yeah, that was fun. Next week or the week after that, we'll be coming back with episode 13. Definitely check us out on emails. Any questions? I don't know if we got any questions this week. Probably not. But Hailunicroncast@gmail.com. If you have any questions, we definitely love to answer them. So definitely do that. Special shout out to Dustmightz for providing the beats for this theme song. And also check out Rim of the Collectors on Facebook. They definitely a great bunch of guys. and it's a growing community as always. And everybody who followed us from Shattered Cast Uncut, we are grateful to each and every one of you for bringing us on this journey. And definitely, check us out.
Thanks to both of you.
Yeah, thanks to the two people that listen to us.
Sorry, one of you stopped listening.
And Matt just farted. I heard it.
Oh, that was Gator. He just sneezed or something. I don't know what he did. He's snoring. But anyways, thank you so much for listening to us. Definitely check us out on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. Check us out on all our social media that we're on. And if we're on any of the social media stuff, I don't know for sure.
Who handles our Instagram? That's Antoine.
That would be none of us at this point in time. I don't think. Does anybody use
I don't
Instagram?
think we have Instagram.
I think Instagram's a dying platform.
I know. I use Instagram all the time, man. Y'all need to, I'm almost at 5,000 followers, man.
Damn.
Matt,
I
like
think you volunteered yourself for our Instagram.
All right.
I think TikTok is the way to be, the place to be.
Exactly.
Oh,
be TikTok.
God.
That's Oscar's territory, man. That
My
dude's on.
wife.
Actually, that's you too, Robert.
TikTok
You and Oscar on TikTok so often.
Yeah,
I think
Robert's
you need to be on there
posting
for
TikTok
all Hail
shit.
Unicron.
Dude, TikTok will take an hour. Like, you'll be like, let me just check out TikTok. Like, next thing you know, you're just like, next video. An hour goes by.
Watches that shit all the time. I make fun
There's
of her.
Such funny shit. It's such funny stuff. Oh my god.
Well, Lisa said I need to get on TikTok and do Transformer stuff because a lot of people are watching. And I was like,
there's some T-Man's on TikTok. There's a few people on TikTok. You can do toy hunts on TikTok. You could do quickie reviews. You could do little quick reviews of unboxings. You can really have fun with it.
I do those on YouTube. They're shorts. I guess they're kind of doing their thing.
It's the same thing. That's exactly it.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. But you'll automatically get views when somebody opens TikTok. The algorithm will pop your video up for them. Like, they don't look for you. The algorithm sends you to them.
Oh, okay. Well,
and based on their friends list and stuff and everything, it'll populate to those people as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll have to start a TikTok account. I was like,
it's pretty it's so simple. You just put your phone on the tripod and hit record, and that's it.
Should I do some dancing too?
I love it if you did because there's challenges. There's different TikTok dance challenges and stuff.
Can I jiggle my belly?
Matt can dance. That's awesome.
I'm gonna jiggle my belly on
Dude,
TikTok.
If you did that,
tens and tens of people will watch it.
Lots of people are on there. No one wants to admit it though.
I'm not. I'm not on TikTok.
They're like the Chinese Secret Service or little kids or both.
Oh yeah, they're fucking the Chinese. They're taking your information and fucking.
Look, if I put on MSNBC, Fox News, CNN, I get what they want to show me what's going on with the war, right? I go on TikTok and it's just dozens and dozens and dozens of videos of people in Ukraine, and seeing what's going on. That's become my news source just because it's just literally. It's primary source stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No one's telling me what to look at. They're just showing me what's going on. Yeah. I would love to see you dance. Oh, and you could do the sexy challenges too.
No,
where the lights are on in a doorway and then the lights go off and all you see is your silhouette naked. Oh, Matt.
Wow. That's all right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting on TikTok. I don't know, man. I don't know if it gets my name out there, I might do it. Anyways, thank y'all so much, and everybody just say goodbye or something.
Goodbye.
Y'all take care.
Brush your hair.
Folks. Yeah, definitely brush your hair and your teeth and your tooth, whatever.
And you brush your hair and your tooth.